Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
it's very long since long we chat, and
Yes,
now we
yes.
connected. Like I
Mm.
was trying to like I was checking whether anyone is available for video call. Let's just I
Mm-hmm.
was randomly checking message and I saw your message, and then
Yes,
I
yes.
checked like we couldn't connect last time.
Yes,
So
yes.
thought let's check if you are available or not.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
thank you so much.
I think, is it any network issues?
Hello.
I think, is it any network issues, sir, at your side?
I don't know.
Okay. Sometimes, the call was struck. So that's why I asked. Okay.
Okay,
I
okay.
since for the very first time we are meeting each other by video call. So please, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, yeah, sure. As you can see, my name is Krishna, and I'm
Okay.
connecting you from Pune, Maharashtra. So
Okay.
basically, I'm from other part of Maharashtra, but currently living in Pune
Mm.
for job purpose. And when it comes to my education, I have completed my master's in computer science, and I'm
Okay.
working in IT industry
Mm-hmm.
from last 3 years. And
Okay.
if I talk about my hobbies, so I'm fond of cricket, and apart from that, I also do trekking. So yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that is a little bit about me.
Wow, great, sir. Great. I am very glad to hear you. Very nice. It's my turn. My name is Sangappa, and I'm connecting from you, Bangalore. So, if I talk about my qualification, I have done diploma, and if I talk about my professional, I am working in government sector for past 15 years. And concern to my hobbies, I watch most YouTuber conversations and English contents and other English movies, comedies. So for learning purpose only, all those things. And apart from that, I read newspaper and read story books. Yeah, that's all about me, sir.
Okay, great, great to hear that.
Thank you, sir.
So, just tell me about your English journey, sir. Why are you learning English? And since long you have been practicing, and what are
Mm.
those practices that you're doing to improve your spoken English?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I have done diploma at 2004, and after that, I came to Bangalore for searching job. So I think you know about English, how much is important in the society. If you are a professional, really English is mandatory for all those us like. When I came to Bangalore, that time, every people were speaking really good English. That time, I was thinking, why cannot I speak like this? But at that time, my schooling was completely my native language. I have done in my native language itself. So that's why I was not speaking this language. I didn't learn this language. When I came to Bangalore, that time I really realized that English is really important, because that time I had to face into in English language itself. But I didn't know that time. Many people were speaking really good English, and I was that time I had a desire to learn this language. But at that time, like these facilities were not there. Like now we are using a Skype application, and many tools, ChatGPTs and all available in our hand itself nowadays. So that time
Right.
facilities were not there. So that time, I used to speak small words in with my colleagues. So
Oh,
even though knowing or unknowingly, I was speaking with people. And after that, around I worked 6 years in private sector, and after that, I decided to work in a government sector, because there is no life security in private sector. So
yeah.
that time, after 6 years, I got job in government sector. So since then, after that, once joined my government sector, I left my English journey, because there is no need to learn this language,
Right.
because I have in comfortable zone. So if
Yeah.
I speak in my native language, I can easily survive in the society. So I decided that. So after 1 year, I got married, and I got I blessed kids. So again, I try to enroll my kids to English medium school. That time, all the teachers were speaking in English language. Sometimes I wanted to go parents meeting, teachers and parents meeting. That time I wanted to speak with them. So that time I really struggled a lot again. So since I have decided that I want to learn this language. So that's purpose, I my two kids enrolled to coaching center for learning the spoken classes. So that time what happened, if you want to learn something, atmosphere is really important. If we have a good atmosphere, everything we can do anything. Nothing is impossible. So I enrolled my two kids to English medium, English coaching 2 months.
Okay.
So but if we have a English environment, definitely they can also learn. So that time they didn't have any atmosphere, only they were going to class, and they were learning 1 hour class, and after that they are coming to home and they were working something. They were not able to speak with anyone. So that time, I decided that first I want to learn this language. If I learn this language, I can speak with them. So that's
Right. Yeah.
purpose. So one time, I was scrolling in my phone. I found on good, YouTuber conversation. I watched a
Mm.
30 minutes video conversations. I inspired from them. So that time I decided that why can't I speak with this person? So I made them. They gave chance to me, and I spoke with her. After that, after 1 week again, I struggle how to approach people. And in the same way, again I spoke with one more person. That time, Sweta ma'am, her name is Sweta. She belongs to West Bengal. She told that,
Okay.
so if you want to desire learn this language, I have some Skype application. I have so many groups. I am also the part of group. If you want to desire this language, I will add you. So I requested her, yeah, ma'am, definitely please add me. I want to learn this language. So I requested her. She added me in this group. I think it's been 5 months. So since then, I'm consistently speaking with people every day. Whenever I get a free time, I'm speaking with the people and practicing. Whenever I free time, I read newspaper and something for vocabulary, developing purpose. So yeah, this is my English journey, sir. In this way, I'm practicing every day.
Okay. So we were talking about your journey. So as you mentioned, in Bangalore, I am also like hearing from people like many people speak English, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
as I work in IT industry, so some of our people they are from Bangalore.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir, exactly. Why? Because Bangalore is a IT hub city. Many people are saying that.
Right,
So
right.
most of the IT industries are located in Bangalore only.
Right,
So
right. So
apart from
shopkeeper,
that,
even though rickshaw driver, they are also speaking English.
yes, yes, yeah,
Okay.
yes, exactly. So many shopkeepers and street people also who are selling those items in the street. Those kind of people are so in some areas they are also speaking in English language. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So in Bangalore, like we have a little bit of environment, you can say, English speaking
Mm,
environment.
Actually, I don't have any environment. So nowadays, I found only English environment in like this application, this kind of applications. Because
Oh,
even then, I didn't have any like environment, English environment. Because in
okay.
I am located in Pinna industrial area. In this area, most of the people are they speaking in our native language only. Even in
Okay.
my, so many people are not speaking. So that's why I found this application for practicing here, and so many co-learners are available here. So this is a better way for learning.
Right. So you are basically you are from Karnataka or any other state.
No, sir. Actually, I belongs to Karnataka state only.
Okay, so your mother tongue will be Kannada, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
So what about your education? Like you have completed everything in Kannada?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Already I mentioned, my schooling was completely in my native language only. So that's why now we are struggling here to learn this language. If I would have
Right,
complete
right,
English language means, so definitely I would have to speak in the good way. So I know I don't
right.
need to learn this kind of applications and all.
Hmm. Yeah, even though I also completed my everything schooling and college and everything in my mother tongue only. But when I
Mm.
started working, like for this organization, then I realized, okay, English is like a must-learn language, and we should learn this language. We should do
Mm.
practice. So because of
Yes.
that, I started practicing. So
Mm.
previously, before that, I was not doing any practices like regular basis. But
Mm.
from last December, I have started doing conversation. I'm reading, listening to like YouTubers. So these
Mm.
practices I'm doing regularly now.
Okay. Sir, according to my opinion,
Yeah.
what you are working in IT industry means most of the time you are spending in English language only. You definitely you can learn English because you have a good environment. So like sometimes you want to present, you have to give presentation in front of your
Right.
senior and your boss. So that time also you have to speak in English language. And many times you are discussing about. Your clients and something projects
Right.
you are speaking in English language only, so definitely
Yeah.
you will learn this language, but
Yeah.
most of
It is not
the
like that.
uh,
Many people are asking, like you are working in IT and you will have this environment. So you'll be talking in English. But English is there, but it is not like a mandatory. Like
mm,
since we are all of people, like a colleague, they are like from Maharashtra only. So we
mm,
speak most of the everything in English, Marathi only, our mother tongue. But if you
mm,
want to have a conversation with, want to talk with manager,
mm,
like she is from Bangalore and
okay.
she does not understand Marathi or Hindi, so we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to speak in English only.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And one
some
more
people.
thing is, yeah, and one more thing is what, no, sir? If you want to work in IT field means, so you have sometimes you have to deal with like abroad people. Like abroad
Right,
people don't know our native language, like what you said, Marathi and Kannada, Telugu, Tamil. They don't know how to speak. So they definitely that time you have to deal with in English language only. Am I
yes,
right, sir?
yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
So
There we don't have any other option. We have only English.
Mhm. So, like abroad people, only one language they speak. Like, Japanese people are speaking only Japanese language.
Yeah,
And apart from that, other countries like, Australia and American people, they are speaking only English. So they have
English.
a good accent, and they are, they are since their childhood they are speaking English language only. They have a good speakers, but not in
Right.
like that in our country because we have a constitution. We have a 22 constitutional languages we have, and so many other
Right.
languages. Side around 100, 100 more than 100 languages
Yes,
we are using here. So that's why from state to state, accent will be we are
different.
speaking in different accents, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we are struggling to learn this language.
Yes, yes. But see, the people like England people, they can only speak in English. Australia, they are speaking in English only. But we
Mm.
Indians, like we know minimum two, three language we know, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
I can speak in English, Hindi, and I can speak in Marathi. So I know three languages.
yeah, yes,
So they
yes,
are only
yeah,
speaking in
definitely.
English.
Mm. Yeah, because why no, sir? You were staying in Maharashtra means your learning was completely, your schooling was in Marathi language, I think. So
Yes, yes.
nowadays you are speaking, and if you want to deal with customers and other your boss, so many people are speaking Hindi. So definitely we have to learn Hindi as well. So at least
Yes,
two, three languages we have to learn if we want to survive in the society comfortable zone. So definitely
yes.
we should learn this language. These
Yes.
languages are mandatory for us.
Right, right. In schooling, we have Hindi subject,
Mhm.
Hindi, Marathi, and English. In schools, we
Mm.
have.
Yes, yes, exactly. But English also was there in our schooling time, but we didn't learn English because that time we were thinking like English is just a subject. We don't focusing. We were not focusing that much. So that's why now we are struggling. Sometimes, many times, sir, we are, we were trying to escaping from that class because English was quite difficult for us that time.
Right, right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Many
it was
times,
very
yeah,
difficult.
yes, yes. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, I was saying like when we were in school, like English was like a fear for us.
Yes,
Like
yes.
we were running away from English language.
Yeah, even in school also, what no? English teachers were also speaking our native language only. Just they were reading and explaining in English language. Apart from that, whenever we are talking with us, that time they were speaking in our native language.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. So
absolutely.
these kind of situations we have faced.
Yeah, yeah.
And what was your English journey, sir? How it was? Now you are speaking really good. And how did you develop your communication skill? And how did you develop your vocabulary? Vocabulary part.
Okay, as I mentioned, like I studied everything in mother tongue only. But when I
Mm.
started working, when I started preparing for this job interview, that time I think my English journey started, and so that time I started learning. Like I
Mm.
had the habit of reading English newspaper, so I was
Mm.
doing that. And when I started working for first year, like for 1 year, that time also I was not doing anything because English was not mandatory there.
Mm.
In that work for one first year, initial 1 year, English was not required there. So there also
Mm.
I was not speaking. But after that, like I started, I was working with like so when I started working that time, it was domestic project, and
Mm.
now after 1 year I started working for international project. So in
Mm.
international project, like English is mandatory there. So as you mentioned, we have to
Mm.
interact with foreign people.
Yes,
So
yes.
that time I started, and like I was able to speak little bit, but I was not that much confident. But
Mm.
in this journey, I got this confidence, and I now, as I mentioned, like I started focusing on this speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So these
Mm.
practices I'm doing from last December.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really, sir. I think last December means since one month you have been working, so
yeah.
you really got a good fluency. So within 1 month you are speaking really good, and we have a good, good fluency. We have a good vocabulary. We have you are really speaking good, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for that. But see, I have very limited words. Like I use very basic words.
Mhm. So that much is enough, sir. According to my opinion, if you are speaking to me, if I understood your words, that much is enough.
Right, right.
According to my
If the
opinion.
next person is able to understand what you are trying to say,
Mm.
like your English is fine, you can say, right?
Yeah,
And after
yeah,
that, you
really.
can. This is a kind of like a journey, right? This is a
Mm-hmm.
lifelong journey. If you continue with these practices and speaking and everything, definitely in future you will get other words. You will get confidence.
Yeah, yeah,
This will come with the time,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Because it's a not a piece of cake, so you cannot deal with within 1 month and 2 months. This is a learning process. So
Yeah.
initially speaking, like fumbling and for scaring. So
Hmm.
from this we have started our English journey. So by consistently speaking with the people, definitely we can enhance our vocabulary, and yeah, we can enhance our communication skills as well. So
Right.
by speaking with people consistently, definitely we can enhance more advanced level language. So definitely we can speak with
Yeah.
with confidently.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
it
Definitely.
really takes time, because we learned our native language itself since our childhood. Now we are speaking really good. So in the same way, we have to think about this language. So we
Hmm.
have to speak consistently. We have to work consistently. So
Right.
consistency is the key. So definitely we should follow that. So once
Yeah.
we start to work on that, definitely we will become a good speaker.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, consistency is very important. Important. Like
Mm.
I also have taken two weeks break because my family visited here 2 weeks ago, and after
Yeah.
that I was busy with them, so I couldn't do video call with anyone. So
Mm.
again, I lost that consistency for 2 weeks. So now I'm doing
Okay.
this video.
Mm.
Last video I did 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So yeah, so consistency, maintaining consistency is very important. If you
Yes.
are like you're not like mentally well, or you can say you're not you're sad or something is happening around you or not going well. So that time also speaking with other people is not we are not able to speak, right? So that time
Yes, yes.
also we break that consistency. So
Mm.
what I do, like if I'm not comfortable on video calls, I do audio calls. So I have this
Mm.
CV application. You would have heard about this application, CV.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I
there
will.
I practice. Yeah,
Mm.
there I practice for half an hour.
Mm.
Yeah,
Definitely, I agree
because
with you,
every
sir.
day,
Because yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
because every day we cannot do video call, right?
Yes, yes. Because yeah, in every day we cannot speak with the people by video call, because sometimes some of the what you mentioned, like some of the incidents are happening around us.
Right,
So
right.
that time we are not unable to speak by video call. So
Yes.
sometimes we are in a sad feeling. That time also we cannot speak by enthusiasm. So if we have a enthusiasm, definitely we can speak with people. We can manage people. But if we have a sadness and some other bad feelings, that time we are not able to speak with people. That time we can manage by audio call. So
Yeah.
yeah. mm.
Yeah. So
Okay,
any
i
other
would
questions, sir?
I would like to ask one question, sir. Last one question I would like to ask you. So if
Okay.
you are if you are working in the IT field, so
Hmm.
I heard from so many people. So if you always we have to work at least to 10 hour, 12 hour by using the laptop and laptop. Most of the time you are using more
Hmm.
laptop. So what types of obstacles did you find to your physical health? Like eyes issues, um, backbone
Okay.
issues, this type
Yeah.
of yeah,
Okay. A very
yeah, yeah.
nice question.
Mm.
Like it has been 3 years now I'm working, and if you talk about pressure, did you talk about pressure? Like ask about pressure or what? Like a
Yeah,
health
yeah,
problem you're asking?
yeah, health problem actually, because always you are working with laptop
Hmm.
more than 8 or 10 hours. Sometimes you are working more than 10 hours. So that time
Hmm.
you are physically feeling bad, because
Right.
I are getting hot, and sometimes backbone issues are rising. So these kind of things are happening. So I am asking about that.
Yes. Yeah, actually, I do not extend. I do not extend so too much. Like we only work for 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours, you can say. And like sometime I have not faced any issue, difficult like a major issue. Since I'm like a young now, but in future definitely will get by the age you will get other issues like a back issues and all. So still I
Mm.
don't have any issue, but like eye problem is there. Sometimes I get headache.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so that is there. I'm also not using any like a spectacle and all, but
Mm.
yeah, I don't have any major issue nowadays.
Mm. Why? Because asking this question means, sir, always we are looking, looking this
Yeah.
phone and our laptops. So that time our eyes are like, like the feeling of firing, so
Right,
hot.
right. Yeah,
So that's why I asked the question.
that eye issue I have a little bit, but not like a major issue.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. You have spent your valuable time with me. You have
yeah.
a, very, it was a really fabulous conversation with me. Thank you so much, sir. Do you have any questions? You can ask, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I don't have any question. It was very lovely talking to you. You were so kind and speaking very nice. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so much for your time. So once you upload your video, just share the link with me here on
Yes, sir.
Skype.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I have your Skype ID. Definitely, I will share with you, sir.
yeah, yeah. You just ping me there.
Yeah, yes.
If you can
Okay.
share your YouTube link, I will check your videos.
You can search English with Mukesh. I will send, sir.
Yeah, yeah, you just share any video so that I can check your channel.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely,
yeah.
sir.
Thank you so much for joining, sir. Yeah.
Thank
Bye
you, sir.
bye.
Thank you. So it was my fortune. I am feeling.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
I will have a session in future if you have time.
Yes, sir. Definitely, definitely. Sure, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.